Hello and welcome to KLM Institute. Today, we're covering a thought-provoking statement by Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu, who recently encouraged couples in the state to have more children, citing a decline in the state's fertility rate. This move has sparked debate across political, economic, and cultural spheres, reflecting not only on Andhra Pradesh, but also on global concerns around shrinking populations and their impact. Let's examine the various motivations behind this call and its potential consequences. Background on population decline and fertility rates. Around the world, declining birth rates have become a prominent concern. As more countries, from Poland to South America, experience low fertility, questions arise about the implications of an aging population and a diminishing workforce. India's fertility rate as a whole has dropped below the replacement level of 2.1, with Andhra Pradesh's own rate falling from 2.6 in 1992 to 1.7 in 2019. This trend has led to worries about sustaining a stable, young population capable of supporting the elderly in the years ahead. Naidu's recent statement reflects these concerns, but also hints at deeper motivations tied to economics, politics, and cultural identity. Economic reasons. Declining birth rates pose significant economic challenges. With fewer young people in the workforce, the financial burden of supporting an aging population grows, which constrains state resources and increase pressure on social services. Naidu argues that having more children will secure a stable workforce in Andhra Pradesh, helping to ensure a strong local economy in the future. The long-term economic health of the state relies on having a sufficient labor pool, which is vital for industries that depend on youthful energy and innovation. Political reasons. In addition to economic concerns, Naidu's call also carries political weight. A shrinking population could affect Andhra Pradesh's representation and financial allocations from the central government. Fewer residents may mean a reduction in parliamentary seats or in funds allocated based on population, which could undermine the state's influence within the federation. According to a member of the Telugu Desam party, Naidu is motivated by a desire to maintain Andhra Pradesh's bargaining power on the national stage. The push for larger families also taps into social concerns about maintaining a stable population structure. In states like Andhra Pradesh, the elderly population is projected to surpass the young by 2047, a shift that could alter the traditional family and social support systems. A larger younger generation is seen as essential to sustaining cultural traditions and community bonds, which are often passed down within family structures. Cultural reasons. Underpinning Naidu's appeal are significant cultural concerns. With lower fertility rates, South Indian states like Andhra Pradesh have grown increasingly dependent on migrant labor from other regions, especially the north, to fill labor gaps. This influx of workers can create fears of cultural dilution and linguistic erosion, as migrant workers bring different cultural and linguistic backgrounds. By encouraging local families to have more children, Naidu is signaling a desire to preserve Andhra Pradesh's cultural heritage and protect its identity from being overshadowed by the demographic influx. Gender and social dynamics. However, such calls for procreation often overlook the personal aspirations and autonomy of women. Many women today prioritize education, career, and personal development, viewing them as essential steps towards self-fulfillment. Policies or cultural pressures to have larger families can, intentionally or not, undermine these advances, placing women in roles traditionally associated with family life and reproductive labor. The responsibility of expanding the population often falls disproportionately on women, which can roll back gains in gender equality and personal freedom. Global perspectives on population policies. Globally, similar efforts to boost birth rates have met with limited success. Pro-natalist policies in countries facing population decline, such as Japan and Russia, have seen mixed results, as economic and social factors play a substantial role in personal decisions about family size. Migration is often proposed as a practical solution to labor shortages. But this approach brings its own set of social and cultural challenges, especially in regions with distinct cultural identities. Thank you for joining us at KLM Institute to explore this pressing issue. Population dynamics are deeply intertwined with economic, political, and cultural concerns, and discussions like these reveal the complex factors influencing state policies. For more insights on global issues, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Stay informed, and we'll see you next time.